It's that time again, which is better? And it will be a Bolt Thrower special. So if you're into death metal or just curious, then this video is definitely for you. And the two albums we're going to be looking at are For Victory and Those Once Loyal. So let's begin. Looking at For Victory, the year is 1994, and this could be the year when Bolt Thrower reached their apex. The album starts with a slow instrumental which contains the usual Bolt Thrower elements. The first song, Remembrance, is a brilliant start. Carl's voice sounds angry and pissed off, and the riffs just drill into your brain with their intensity. The song Legacy of Hate, you can just feel it in the song. And the beginning of the song When Glory Beckons is hard to get out of your head, and the verses are just in a class of their own. Melodic and aggressive, just great. And the song For Victory is a gripping anti-war song with provocative lyrics. Shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them. Passage is aimed at the cover, namely that was made during the Falklands War, which was in 1982 between Great Britain and Argentina, and wants to show the possible faults of the soldiers. The album rolls like a never-ending column of tanks that overwhelms the listener with relentless riffs and blast beats. In addition, the never-so-aggressive shouting of Carl, which grinds just as mercilessly through the auditory canals. There shall be no peace. This album is a highlight of death metal history and also today. When you listen to For Victory, it's hard to find a single weak point. The album is extremely entertaining. Bolt Thrower managed to make every song seem unique, as For Victory is their most varied album. The melodies pick up where they left off on the Fourth Crusade album and take the ideas one step further. The production is incredibly punchy and exactly as it should be. The instruments are clear and well balanced, and Carl's voice is clear and distinct. As producers, Bolt Thrower took no chances and relied on their tried and true horsepower producer Colin Richardson, and it is a good choice. Finally, a few songs that should be looked at closely are Tank MKI. It is a groovy mid-tempo song that is initially kept pretty monotonous but not boring though, and impresses with some interesting tempo changes. The soaring guitarists in the middle section, on the other hand, provide quite a surprise. The song A Graven Image creates an incredibly ominous atmosphere through the repetitive riffs in the beginning. You literally wait for something dramatic to happen. The track is incredibly oppressive, and also the lyrics leave the listener with an oppressive feeling. The song Armageddon Bound is a great closer to the album. Again, it features raging guitarists who are compositionally great because varied melodic arcs. Lyrically, it refers to the sentence battle position between the Germans and the French in World War One. This battlefield, wide open, no territory gained, within this wasteland, humanity constrained. Here in no man's land, no mercy can be found, delirious perspective, Armageddon Bound. Switching gears, we're going to look at Those Once Loyal. This album could be the defining moment, also Bolt Thrower's career, the ultimate maturity of one of death metal's most enduring bands. Those Once Loyal isn't just any old album, it oozes class from start to finish. Even the songwriting is incredible. No filler here, only quality from the start. The opening track, At First Light, sets the tone for what is to come. The first 50-odd seconds are taken up by a slow, melancholic atmosphere section before kicking into what is one of the greatest intros in metal. Slow comparison of what is to come, but without a doubt, Bolt Thrower riff and features an incredible lead guitar lick. This is an excellent song, starting off an excellent album. Stands out on this album more so than on previous Bolt Thrower albums is Martin Kearns' drumming. While he did the drumming on Honor, Valor, Pride, he really stood out on this album. Not to the level of Derek Brody or George Claudius style, but relentless precision and speed. But take nothing away, the drumming is tastefully done and fast. Throughout the whole album, the drumming is intense and groovy. The Kill Train is possibly the slowest song on the album, bearing into the intro, which is that running theme heard on Powder Burns and Embers. The riff builds up and then forcefully stalls and seats itself into the main body of the song really naturally. The song is groovy, and yet again the drumming is noteworthy. slow, methodical but hard-hitting. The song Anti-Tank, Dead Armor, is another song that features great drumming, not for its technical prowess but how it fits into the overall song. When it comes into the outro of the song, Kurz dropped a triplet on the bass drum, and fitting with the theme of the song, it sounds like a brief burst of gunfire. This album, like all the other that preceded it, features like those chunky, bass-ridden, heavy-hitting riffs that Botfro are known for and should be really patent. Songs like Granite Wall, Those Once Loyal, and Salvo are where the heavy-hitting riffs are the centerpiece of the song, and it just proves that to be mercifully heavy, one does not have to resort to speed and blast beats. True. Throughout there is beautiful melodic interludes that give a brief pause from the relentless war that is this record. Cannon's Fade is the closer of the album, and it is quite an intro. Intense speedy riffing, brilliant leads, tasteful drumming, and incredible lyrics. This is Botfro, and this is why people love them. This song is an example of Carl Willett's lyric writing at its best. He actually went out of his way to research the lyrics at various war museums around the UK, and such was his dedication. In no way are the lyrics background to the music, but music alone, this album is great, but the lyrics just top of the experience and are forcefully delivered by the growls of Carl Willits. As the silence grows, steadily replacing the resonance of thunder deep in the soul, conscience still remains, horror amongst the flames, ashes keep on falling. I close my eyes, even now the distant memory remains of those last remnants to be played. Album is mandatory listening. When you listen to this album, you'll get goosebumps. To top it all off, it's the finishing of the album. When it finishes, you'll think, wow, what an experience. This song features an incredible melodic interlude between verses and a brilliant solo before the epic ending. It just has everything you want in a metal song. This album sounds superb. The production was really done well, and the guitar retains that career-defining Botfro sound, but packaging the 21st century production job while not diminishing the aesthetic value that Botfro is. Everything is perfectly mixed. The leads, whether it be a full blow solo or melodic interlude lick, stand out when they need to. The bass guitar is never hidden behind the guitars, but never sticks out either. It's all blended excellently. What else can be said about the album? This album just shows the maturity in the songwriting and symbiotic relationship between the band members that can only come from consistent lineups and a love for writing good music. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you think was a better album in the comments down below. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.